my video on my fitness and movement training. Here I want to introduce you to a completely different way of training your body. A way that will get you simply amazing results. In fact, the kind of results you could not get with any other form of training, period. Results that will help you to simply feel fantastic. Results that will help you to alleviate aches and pains, to reduce the risk of injury, to feel truly energized, to feel freer, more mobile, to help you burn a lot more calories, to improve the health of every organ, every system of your body, such as your digestive, detoxification or hormonal systems. And ultimately, it will a way of training that will demand very little of your time. So why is this type of training so effective? Because it's based upon key fundamental principles by which our bodies move, which traditional training ignores. So let me give you some examples of what I'm talking about. Traditional training focuses on using equipment to help stabilize any movement, whether that be cardiovascular equipment, whether that be resistance training machines, Smith machines, benches, etc. Yet your body is designed to move freely without any support. Traditional training usually involves very artificial movements and often in positions such as sitting or lying or holding a posture in some way. But when we move our bodies in activity, we're always in an upright position on our own 2 feet. Most traditional training involves limited movement throughout the joints. Limited movement in the joints then can lead to limited mobility, limited flexibility, which then leads to things like aches and pains, injury problems, reduced flow of energy through the body, reduced circulation, reduced nervous system function, etc., which then eventually leads on to lots of other health complications. Traditional training methods typically entail repetitive movements, yet we rarely ever move the same way twice. Traditional approaches to fitness training tend to isolate or focus on particular areas of fitness at any one time, such as resistance or strength training, cardiovascular training, core stability training, balance training, endurance training, or even flexibility training. Yet your body knows nothing of these different areas of fitness, it just knows movement. So in other words, our bodies tends to use many of these different areas or all of them at any one time. So those are some of the key differences between how our bodies are actually designed to move and how we actually work them in traditional training. So wouldn't it make much more sense if we were to actually train and move our bodies in a way that was much more aligned with how they're designed to move? Wouldn't we get results faster and much more easily? Wouldn't we get better results? Well, this is exactly what my functional movement training methods are designed to do. They take everything I've just talked about into consideration. So they involve most exercises are done upright on your own 2 feet, without any support. They work through as many joints as possible in any one exercise, and through as big a range of movement as possible. They also train all areas of fitness at any one time. So this makes it one of the, if not the most powerful and time efficient ways of training and moving your body. But not just this type of training is much more challenging, much more fun and interesting, and there's much more variation available to you as the body can move in millions of different ways. So all of these are essential factors if your training is to be fun and enjoyable and to keep you motivated. And what's more, typical sessions with this type of training last no more than 30 minutes and only need to be done 2 or 3 times a week, yet you'll get far better results than you otherwise would with traditional methods done several times a week for 1 to 2 hours at a time. So this means more free time for you to enjoy the rest of your life, and it's great for anybody with a busy lifestyle or anyone that's time poor. The other great thing about this type of training is you can combine it with more traditional methods as well if you choose to do that. Now imagine in 6 months' time having invested just 30 minutes 2 or 3 times a week in these training methods. You now have more mobility, you're freer from pain, you have much more energy, better body shape, you're fitter than you've ever been. How do you feel? How do you look? What are you doing with that extra time? So if these kind of benefits interest you, then get in contact with me. And don't forget to explore the rest of my site and watch my other videos. And commit to taking some kind of action around your health today.